morning, students. So today we start here the chapter triangle, chapter number I think 7. So now in this chapter, actually what is triangle? Triangle, mainly there are two words are there, tri and angles. That means tri means three and angles. Three angles are there. So that's why it is known as triangles. Or we can say like in this way, a closed region. When we get a closed region by intersecting by three lines is also known as triangles. So already we know about triangles, so that's why here under this triangle mainly what we have to discuss in the chapter. So mainly here if you see under this triangle, so first of all we have to discuss about the congruence of triangles in the chapter. Secondly, we have to discuss the rules of congruence. Is it clear? And the third one is the properties of triangles. And the fourth one, finally the last one, is inequalities in a triangle. So that means in this chapter we have to discuss these 4 points. If we discuss these 4 points or these 4 topics, then our chapter is over here. Is it clear? So one by one we have to discuss here, and the first one is congruence of triangles. So actually what is congruence? So first topic here we have to discuss, and which one is congruence of triangles. So for this congruence of triangles, now if we consider an example, suppose if we consider an example, the two bangles of same shape and size. If we consider, suppose we consider two ATM cards of same bank, or in this way we can consider lots of examples here. That means actually congruence means what? If shape and size are same, then we can say congruence. So congruence of triangles, that means here suppose if we consider a triangle, suppose this one, and another triangle here we consider triangle suppose. So now here 2 centimeter, if suppose this one is 3 centimeter, if this one is 4 centimeter, just we consider an example here. Similarly here it is 2 centimeter, this one is 3 centimeter, and this one is 4 centimeter we consider. Now in this case if you see here, the length are same, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. So in this case what we can say, these two triangles are of the same shape and same size. If shape and sizes are same, then what we can say, these two triangles are congruent. Is it clear? Or otherwise, if shapes are same but sizes are different, suppose in this case you see this one is smaller, this one is bigger here. So here no doubt both are triangle, shapes are same but sizes are different, then these two triangles are not congruent here. In this case these two triangles are here we can say similar. Is it clear? So this one is the difference between similar and congruent. So this similar part we have to discuss in class 10. So now here mainly we need here this part, this congruent of two triangles or congruence of triangles, here we have to discuss. Is it clear? So if anyone asks you what is the congruence of triangles, that means simply we have to say what? If their shape and size are same, then two figures are congruent, shape and size. This one is not applicable for only for triangle, it may be circle, it may be rectangle or quadrilateral, any shape. If two figures are shape same, sizes same, then what we can say, these two triangles are we can say congruent. Is it clear? I think all of you understood this one. So this one is the first topic here, congruence of triangles we have to discuss here. Is it clear? Now here after that, now second one is the rules. Next topics we have to discuss here, rule, is not it? So let's see how can we solve or how can we use this congruence in our triangle part. Okay, now let's take an example here. Suppose one example, if we consider another example, suppose this one is here 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and this one is suppose 5 centimeter we consider. Another triangle here we have to consider, and this one is 3 centimeter, and which one is 4 centimeter, and this one is 5 centimeter we consider. Two triangles we have to consider here. Now in this case, can we say these two triangles are congruent? Yes, because their shape and size are same. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 lengths are same. So that's what we can say, these two triangles are congruent. Shape and size are same. So in some cases, the shapes are not, sizes are not given like in this way. See, only the shapes are given here. Now here what we get here, you see, side, 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 these two are same. So these two are what? Congruent. Now the first thing, if you see, if you denote this one by triangle ABC and another one, if you consider this one is DEF. So triangle, in this case, we can write like in this way. How can we represent this one mathematically? So triangle ABC and this one is triangle DEF. Now here, these two triangles are here, easily we can say congruent, and the symbol is this one, congruent. You see properly, the congruent symbol is this one. Is it clear? So when this symbol we get, then we can say these two triangles are congruent. That means shape and size are same. Is it clear? Okay, now that means these two triangles are same. So now here, if these two triangles are same or equal, that means not only the sides, here we get the angles also. And what is the name of this ABC? These three are known as vertices. So if sides are same, so in this case what we can say, their angles are also same. That means this angle equal to this, B is equal to E and C is equal to F. And this one is known as corresponding parts of congruent triangles. If these two triangles are congruent, that means these are the corresponding parts here, which are not mentioned here, but after congruent we can write directly. So which one is represented by corresponding part of congruent triangles, and which one we represent by CPCT. Is it clear? In short, we write CPCT. That means what is the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding part of congruent triangles. That means which parts are not mentioned, after congruent we can directly mention these parts. Is it clear? So now here suppose these two triangles are, if suppose another example, if we consider corresponding part, let's say how can we mention the corresponding part. If anyone mentions, suppose one triangle given here ABC and another triangle here mentioned, suppose this one is DEF, two triangles are given, and here already given these two triangles are congruent. Is it clear? Now if these two triangles are congruent, that means their shape and size are what? Equal. If shape and size are equal, then what we can say? Their corresponding parts are equal. By CPCT, then we have to write by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. By CPCT, what you have to write? Their corresponding parts. That means this AB is equal with DE. This one is the corresponding part here. So this one we have to write AB equals to DE. Is it clear? So next one is BC. BC is equal with EF. So that's why we have to write BC is equal with EF. This one is the corresponding part. And next we have to write AC. AC is equal with DF. So that's why we have to write this one is AC is equal with DF. Is it clear? Okay. After that, not only the side, we can mention the angle also. That means angle A, corresponding parts. Angle A is equal with angle D. Angle D. Is it clear? Next, angle B is equal with angle. So this one we have to write angle B is equal with angle E. And similarly here we can write angle C is equal with angle F. So that's why we have to write this one is angle C is equal with angle F. Is it clear? So if two triangles are given congruent but the sides are not mentioned, by CPCT we can write their corresponding sides are equal, as well as we can write their corresponding angles are also equal. Is it clear? I think all of you understood this one. Now all of you understood this. What is congruent? Congruent means, if we recall this congruent part, congruent means what? Shape and size are equal, isn't it? And CPCT means what? Corresponding part of congruent triangles. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next topic is here, criteria for congruence of triangles. So now here criteria for congruence of triangles, that means what type of criteria we get here, we have to discuss here. So lots of criteria are there. So one by one we have to discuss. So first one is axiom. So first one we have to write here axiom 7.1. Axiom 7.1. So in axiom 7.1, actually what, if you see two figures, first of all, you see here, suppose we consider a triangle ABC, and another one we have to write here, suppose this one is DEF. Now in this case, this AB equal to suppose 2 centimeter and DE is also suppose we consider 2 centimeter. Similarly, BC is here suppose 3 centimeter and here EF is suppose 3 centimeter. And this angle is suppose here we consider 30 degree, as well as this angle is also here we mention 30 degree. Yes, here. Now in this case, yes, AB side equal to DE, BC side equal to EF, and angle B is equal to angle E. These three conditions are only given here. So from here, how can we say these two triangles are congruent, or what we can say here? So this topic, this figure, this type of figure under come axiom 7.1. So now here, the main concept is what here? If two sides are equal of a triangle, that means you see AB is equal to DE as well as BC is equal to EF. That means if two sides are given equal and the included angles are equal. Remember the included angles. So that means what is the meaning of included angles now here? So AB is here, if you see, and BC is here. So in between these two, the angle whatever we get, this angle is known as included angles here. Is it clear? AB side is here, BC side is here. In between these two, the angle is here 30 degree. So that's why it is known as included angle. So the other two angles are, if we consider this angle or this angle, these two angles are not included angle. These two angles are known as excluded angle. So the meaning is what? Ami jitya duta sider mazot eta angle jitya humai thake, he angle to ami ki boli ko? Included angle. Is it clear? So that's why AB, BC. So that's why this angle is known as included angle. So the first criteria is what? If two sides are equal. If two sides are equal, and with respect to this, if the included angle equal, then what we can say? These two triangular, we can say congruent. Is it clear? And this congruence rule is known as side angle side congruence rule. Is it clear? So now here side angle side. So these two are known as side angle side congruence rule. Is it clear? So this one is come under axiom 7.1. So that means if any place, if two figures are we get, if two triangles are we get, if there, whether we don't know whether the triangles are congruent or not, or if this type of conditions are, if suppose we get two sides are equal with one angle is included there, then easily we can apply which congruence rule there? Side angle side congruence rule we can apply there, and with the help of this side angle side congruence rule, what we can say? These two triangular we can say congruent. Is it clear? I think all of you understood this one. Is it clear? Okay. Now next, theorem 7.1. After axiom 7.1, next one is we discuss here the theorem 7.1. Actually, what is theorem 7.1? First of all, if you see a diagram, suppose we consider a triangle now here. If you see A, B and C. Here another triangle we have to consider, and which one is, if we consider here, this one is D, E and F. Okay, now in this case, if these two triangles are, if suppose we consider, just we consider this one, here if given angle B is equal to angle E, as well as here given angle C is equal to angle F, if given suppose, and here this side BC is equal to EF given. Just we assume this one. Is it clear? So this type of condition if given to us, this angle may be here AD also, or the other sides also given. So now if this type of conditions we get, now in this case you see angle B is equal to angle E, as well as angle C is equal to angle F if given, and in between these two angles the side is which one? BC. So this BC or EF side is known as here included side. Is it clear? Because under these two angles the side is included here. A angle duta mazat a side plus. Similarly A duta angular mazat a side plus. For that's why what we can say here, this side is known as included side. Otherwise this AB or AC, these two are not we can say here included side. These two are excluded side here. Is it clear? So the included side is which one? BC here. Why? Angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. So that's why here this BC is equal to EF if given, then these two are included side. Is it clear? So this one is the meaning of included and excluded. Similarly, in case of included angle, excluded angle, we get in the same way here, we get included side and excluded side. So now here, if this one, if you see here, one angle B is equal to angle E. So that means here we get angle B is equal to angle E. Sorry, angle E. And similarly here side BC. BC is equal to, we get here EF. And the last one angle C. So angle C is equal to, we get angle F. So now if you see here, angle, this one is angle, this one is side, this one is angle. So from here, what we can say, we can apply a property here, or we can apply a congruence rule, which one is known as angle side angle. So this one is angle side angle congruence rule we can apply here. Is it clear? So if this type of conditions, if anywhere we get where two angles are given or the included side given, so we can easily apply the congruence rule. Which congruence rule we can apply here? Angle side angle. In shortly it is written as A. Is it clear? In shortly it is written as angle side A as A. Angle side angle. Is it clear? So earlier one we get an axiom, and which one is side angle side, and now in this case we get a theorem, and the theorem is a angle side angle. So if anywhere, if two triangles are given to us and whether we don't know whether these two are congruent or not, so with the help of this congruence rule, also we can prove these two triangles are congruent. These are the only the rules. In question we have to apply these rules. Is it clear? So this one is known as angle side angle congruence rule. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's take a note. So in this note, just you see this one. Suppose a triangle, we consider here another triangle we consider. This one is A, B, C, and this one is triangle we consider D, E, F. These two triangles are we consider suppose. Now in these two triangles, suppose angle A is equal to angle D as well as angle B is equal to angle E. Is it clear? Now here, after that, angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E we get here. And now in this case we consider the side is suppose AC is equal to DF. Can we say this AC and DF are the included side? No. We can't say this one is included side, because here if two angles are here, the included side is AB. In this case the two angles are here, the included side is DE. Is not it? So these two sides are not included here. These two sides are not included. So in this case, can we say these two triangles are congruent? Yes, there is a criteria. We can say these two triangles are congruent, because in lines and angle we know the sum of three angles of a triangle. Three angles of a triangle are what? 180 degree. If two angles are equal, then easily we can say that third angle is what? Automatically equal. Because if this one is 60, if this one is 60 or 60, then obviously the third one is what? 60. So here also it is, we get 60. So that means if two angles are equal, then automatically the third one is equal by angle sum property, because the sum of three angles of a triangle is what? 180 degree. So that's why it is 180 degree. Is not it? So now here, which criteria we have to apply to say here these two triangles are congruent? So in this case, you see angle A is equal to angle D. So in this case, we can apply here angle A is equal to angle D, as well as we can say angle B is equal to angle E, and finally the side AC is equal to DF. So that's how we can say here AC is equal to DF. Now the first one is angle, isn't it? The second one is what? Angle, and the third one is what? Side. So here first one is angle, and the second one is angle here, and the third one is what here? Side. In the earlier case, the side is included, so that's why we write angle, side, angle. But in this case, you see angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side, or we can write B first, then A, then AC. So here, not angle, side, angle here, angle, angle, side. So in this case, we can apply this criteria also, and which one is represented by angle, angle, side congruence rule. Actually, the meaning of this rule is what? If two angles are equal, then automatically the third one is equal, isn't it? But later on we get this criteria, this condition, this rule. Now here we have to apply this rule, angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side congruence rule also we can apply. If the side not included, then also we can apply the congruence rule, and which one is known as angle, angle, side. Is it clear? So mainly here we get three congruence rule. Now first one is the axiom, side, angle, side. Second one is the theorem 7.1, angle, side, angle, and the last one is here we get angle, angle, side congruence rule. So with the help of these three congruence rule, we have to complete our first exercise. Is it clear? Okay, so now to apply this congruence rule, let's take an example. Suppose we consider a diagram here. Suppose we consider a diagram here. Suppose this one. A, B, C. One triangle we consider. And now here what you have to do? One thing here given. One thing here given. This angle B, suppose angle C equal given. So now here, and one more thing given here. This AB side and AC sides are equal. Suppose. What given here? One triangle given here, angle B is equal to angle C given, as well as AB side and AC sides are given here equal. So what you have to do, in this case, if we draw a bisector here, suppose we draw a bisector, or you can draw a perpendicular here, which one is represented by D. Now this angle is how much? 90 degree. So in this case, you see, if you, after drawing the bisector, if you separate these two triangles into two shapes, one is A, D, B, and another one is, we have to write here, this one is A, D, C. Clear? So now in this case, this angle is perpendicular 90 degree, angle B is equal to angle C given, and here AB is equal to AC given. So can you tell me which criteria we can apply to prove these two are congruent? Angle, angle, side. Similarly here, angle, angle, side. So with the help of angle, angle, side congruence rule, what we can say, these two triangles are easily, we can say, congruent. Is it clear? This type of lots of questions are there. In our next class, we start the exercise 7.1. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.